Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps, and we're still in Norway. And yeah, the weather is not great, but let's take a look ourselves. Let's switch to the game. Come out in the frightful weather, Herr General. I have the next assignment for you. As you are probably aware, Britain and France have deployed significant forces in Norway to occupy it for themselves, clearly proving our intelligence correct and justifying our pre-emptive strike. The time has come to remove the intrusion from this country once and for all. Your objective is to secure the city of Lilehammer and the surrounding area. You should expect British forces to either already be in Lilehammer or arriving from the north to reinforce it, so be prepared for organized resistance. Good luck, Herr General. Yeah, and for a change, we are already in the game, but don't worry, you didn't miss a lot. There are no more SE units we can get because we have a full set now, at least for the Grand Campaign 39. And what I did here is rename all units. So now we have two separate Panzer divisions because it got a little bit confusing, and now we have we have the 10th Panzer Division, High Lieutenant Joker, and I think the 8th Panzer Division, and I've named them, kept the name of the unit, but well, put in front the denomination for the actual Panzer Division. So now we have two units we can deploy together, and we will keep them together. I think that adds a little bit to the flavor, and for me it's easier to keep track of things. So what we're going to do here is we are going to switch over to the 8th Panzer Division. I will probably rename that because 8th is a little bit hard for me to pronounce. Should have named it first or second. That's a lot easier. Yeah, maybe I will do that. So yeah, we will switch over and only deploy our new units and sprinkle in some units of the 10th Panzer Division, because some of them still are lacking experience, most notable this SE Gebirgsjäger, and it's a SE unit, so we want to deploy him anyways. So let's do it and let's take a look. By the way, hi Goose, 3 AM, so that's great. That's really an enthusiast. So thanks for being here, Goose. I absolutely appreciate that. So let's see. I didn't do anything. I just did normal replacements for some of the units that got hurt. But other than that, everything is as is. So let's take a look at the map. We already see British axis up there, and we see a British airfield here. So it's safe to assume that there will be British planes. Probably we have some ships in the fjord, so we will prepare for that. So let's start right away. We know that. So let's put down our 2 level bombers. And I'm thinking about buying a 3rd fighter. So maybe someone in the chat can give their opinion on that, if that's needed or not, because I don't know if we get awarded special hero planes later on, so that would be an overkill. So please comment if that's not a wise idea. But other than that, our 2 fighters are already pretty maxed out, so I would like to bring in a 3rd one. So, but for now, let's try to put down our new... yeah, and you're right, it's a Norwegian airfield. but I still will bring my fighters. I think that's a safe assumption. So, Ole dear, where are you? I correctly named him now, so it will be easier. You want to put him into the mountains, maybe put the scout to the front, and I definitely want to buy a new one here. And we will immediately rename him. So that's the first recon. And let's deploy him here. And yeah, both Goose and the Lieutenant Joker are confirming that bringing a third fighter is an option. So let's immediately do it. We have the money to do it. So let's put 2 of them down. This one has a little bit less experience, so let's take him. Then we want the appropriate artillery. We want, this one is 8th as well. We are out of firing range here, so I will put it down here so we can move up and shoot. Maybe it's not necessary, but we will see about that. I want, let's see, our pack already is almost maxed out, so I will buy another one. In case you are wondering, I'm not going for the Panzerjäger because they are not part of the regular division. So we will have to stick with those. And let's go ahead and rename him. He is the 5th pack. And we'll put him down so he can immediately get in a shot. Then we need our tanks. Let's see. Now let's put down our infantry first. We need pioneers. We want our flak, and I renamed it Corps Flak because it's not part of the division. Let's put it down. We can deploy 1 more artillery, and we have to take 1 off the 10th Panzer Division because we don't have enough in the 8th for now, and I'm not going to buy more artillery at this moment. So then we want our tank. It's probably a good idea to put 1 down on this side. We will bring our special tank, and we will take that from the 10th Panzer Division because he still needs more experience. I think I will switch those 2 because we already have a scout on this side. Yeah, we want another. Now let's actually put down the Gebirgsjäger to the front so he can move up and attack this target immediately. We could do it down here as well, but we will see. So now we still need 1 more infantry, I think, in the 8th Panzer Division. So let's see, we will buy a regular one. Let's do that. Let's rename him. And this will keep things a lot better organized in the future. So let's see, let's take a look. We have 4 targets on this side. There's a lot more to take on on the eastern side, so let's put him down here. And we still can deploy 3 units. Let's see. Those are all 10th Panzer Division, so we don't necessarily want those units. The heavy bombers might not be necessary. So we can go ahead and buy more units. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. This will be replaced once it's ready. So technically, I think we need 1 more infantry unit for the 8th Panzer Division, but I'm not sure if I'm going to buy that at the moment, because we have a lot of infantry down on the ground already. I think we will deploy another scout, because now we are over the limit. Our 8th Panzer Division is almost completely on the ground. So I think it's safe to deploy it now. Let's see. But I want to switch around here. I think there will be more action on the western side, and I want more experience on him. And there's a road network that's going to work out, and I want to deploy the scout on the road. So 2 more units to go. I think I will go ahead and buy a Panzerjäger now, because our division pack is ready. So we can now bring in additional units. So I will read something in the chat one moment. The only thing we wanted to know was which was okay. By the way, Goose. Okay, that's Lieutenant Choke and Goose talking, I think. So 1 more unit. And yeah, in that case, I think we'll bring another bomber. There's nothing I can think of deploying right now. Let's double check. This is Oledier, he doesn't count. This one will be switched out once it's ready and has enough experience. The Pioneer is already 8th. So we need 1 more infantry unit. Yeah, we need 1 more infantry unit. And then our 8th Panzer Division is going to be ready. That's the 15th Infantry. And we can deploy it in the back. Doesn't matter. So now we are ready to go in. 2 divisions finally set up. We have a lot of prestige ready, and I think this will be the units that are going to accompany us now for a long time, if I don't lose any of them. So we are prepared for air war, we are prepared for ships, we are prepared for tanks. There won't be any. We have enough artillery, we have level bombers to substitute for artillery, we have a lot of scouting capability, and we have a lot of infantry on the ground. So that's it. Let's go into it. Turn 1. We are seeing light resistance. So let's immediately take care of that. Give the new pack something to do. And I think, yeah, it's blocking our way, so it's no use. waiting for target for the level bomber. We'll simply go ahead and blast our way into this. And then let's see. Okay, there's only infantry in there, so I want to stay here because this is an ideal trap opportunity. Scout is in vision range. We will deploy our fighters later because, yeah, we need more information at the moment. Let's see what we have got on this side. So, Scout, do your job. And it's only one Norwegian infantry, and I definitely want to take out those immediately because they provide spotting, and yeah, we don't want that. Just to be safe, let's get them for good. And maybe we can do it with our Panzer. You know, he's completely out of range, but Grenadier can do it. It will be safer than using the tank. And then we'll simply advance our units. Yeah, that's pretty useless. We are completely blocked. Should have moved the artillery first to get it set up. So now let's see. And there is a chance for a double trap here. This is a very small map, so I fully expect fighters to go or bombers to go in the first round, so we can take this opportunity to hopefully wipe them out already. So fighters or bomber goes in here, reveals a target in the back, so let's give them one, and then we'll trap it again. Set up the 88 so it can shoot. I would love to put it more to the front, but that doesn't seem to be possible. And yeah, the weather is not exactly helpful. And it's a little bit too risky because most likely this Norwegian infantry is set to hold position, but it could come down and take out my truck if we are too bold here. So we'll stay as is. I think that's a fine layout for the first turn, and then let's see what's going to happen. Perfect. Yeah, the tank didn't take any damage. That's good. And let's see what they actually sent. This is one of the gladiators we already know, and the Hurricane Mark 1. So I think we should be able to deal with those. But it's cloudy weather, so our 88 is not super efficient. And since we didn't bring in a third unit for cleanup, like our land unit, this gladiator is going to get away with. It's a little bit annoying. So poor planning on my side. But on the other hand, I don't think this is extremely dangerous. It's a weak fighter, but we have to be aware that it will come back soon. It will go back, reinforce, then we have one turn of a break, and then it will come back. So we have to set up another trap for that occasion. So let's see. information. Yeah, this is not that easy. This anti-aircraft cannon really is hurting us. But I think we can use all it here to outflank them. And come around and take them. Then we'll set up our artillery. Because I can't use my level bombers now. Best thing will be to simply block them. This is a Norwegian infantry that's not very strong. So we'll stay out of vision range for now. But I don't want them to go for the scout. So I will offer them this Gebirgsjäger. I can't protect them in the back, but that's not a big deal. We'll make room for the artillery to move up. And then we can't hit them, but we can take this opportunity to pump them a little bit, and maybe we can trap this gladiator if nothing is in here. It will bump into our fighter on the way back and hopefully get shot down. But in the meantime, we will prepare those two cities for the attack. Let's see. This is our scouting tank, so we will go to the side. And then we'll bring up our artillery so it can hit both targets. Bring up infantry. We are safe here, so now we can attack both cities. And the snow is really not helpful at all. Well, and we can go over the lake, but I don't think that's really helping a lot. So yeah, we can go onto the road at least. And the scout we will use to block the enemy from any movements. So our trucks should be safe in the background. That's it. Then we have one fighter left to do something. The best option at the moment seems to be scouting. But it's cloudy weather, so we are not going to see much that way. Let's do it like this. And that's it. So again, let's end the turn and see if our trap works. Nah, it's going off to the side. Not sure where it actually went. There's only one airfield in the area. It's not going here. But there will be an anti-aircraft cannon here. So this next turn it will reinforce, and then we have to be prepared. So let's see. Let's use our flying artillery. Grab fuel. The fighters can't do anything at the moment. So let's use them to dig out those targets. bit more. And they're not really suppressed a lot, but we can force them out of the city, and then our tank can finish them off. So Norwegian infantry down, and precious experience on our tank. We are out of vision range, so that should be safe. Then we'll bring forward more infantry. Do a little bit of scouting already. Yeah, our movement options are very limited, so not much I can do here. I'll eke forward a little bit, and then it's time to take out this anti-aircraft cannon. Let's see. Deer can hopefully swing around. And there are a lot of surrender options now. We can either take out the artillery gun or the anti-aircraft cannon. Let's see. It's almost completely suppressed, so that would work out. That's completely suppressed. We can't protect our infantry on this river. That's a shame. But I think forcing a surrender on the anti-aircraft cannon is a very good idea. We'll force back the artillery, and then that's done. So let's grab the airfield, and he is completely surrounded already. We can take this opportunity to advance more of our units. Yeah, the tank is not safe here. But this way we have the room to do it. And next turn we can take out this Norwegian city. So nothing more going on. All of our units that we want moving are moved. This turn they're going to reinforce the fighter, and next turn we have to set up another ambush position. So let's end the turn. Nothing happened. So we are firmly in control of things. So he has to go down. That should be easy. The new guy, well, it's a little bit unfortunate because I want him to do something, but then I will lose a lot of movement options. But on the other hand, we still have really a lot of time left. So maybe it's okay to do it. So get in another shot. He is completely suppressed. We will get him out of the city, or we can destroy him outright. And this infantry still needs experience, so let's go for it. Grab the city, and this is a potential trap situation, but I'm not going for it at the moment because I want more information where our ideal trap situation will be, because maybe there could be fortresses or bunkers at least. We'll see about that. Let's see. What's the best way to take him out? Ideally, I want him in the open, but that means I'm losing my movement options. I think it's still better to force him into the open, because then I can help out with my scout. And it seems it really was necessary to do it that way. So Norwegian infantry down. There is more Norwegian infantry up there, and yeah, let's see. That is safe, they can't spot us here. I want to do a bold outflanking maneuver with Grenadier. And there's a lot of mountain reserve up there. That's interesting. So not good news for Grenadier, but I think he can hold his own here. So what we're going to do is offer them the scout. This will be our fighter trap. We'll use the weaker fighter so that it can get experience. This is not the mountain unit, so it can't hurt us because it can't go there. And then we'll advance and refuel and stay out of vision range here for the moment, because we can't take them out anyways. So let's grab the fuel and move our units forward at least a little bit. And yeah, I should have switched those out so I can actually move in with my infantry, but nothing I can do now. So little positioning error. We'll grab the fuel and that's it. Let's end the turn and see what they are going to do. Fighter trap worked, and now we should be able to deal with them, and there's a counter-attack on the way, so we have to deal with them. The snow is not going away. Let's see. We want information on the things we are facing in the background, and there indeed are bunkers in the trenches. That's very often the case, but it doesn't look like that this position is defended by anti-aircraft cannons. so we can try to dig them out a little bit. And the process is a little bit slower than I would like, but that's fine. Let's see, we will send up one infantry to block their way. The anti-tank cannon is not very useful, but it got a little bit of experience already, and we can use it to take on the strong points later. So let's do it like that. Then we'll shoot down the gladiator. Good action for our new plane. And then we will try to deal with this counter-attack that's headed our way. Let's see. So tank to the front, that's not the best here. I will actually withdraw a little bit. Try to set up artillery, and this is a mountain unit, so it can go straight downwards. So we want to be prepared for that. One option here is to simply shoot it down with Grenadier and prevent it from moving. I think that's a good idea, because now it only way to go is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so this is a safe location. So we can use this opportunity to pull forward infantry and our guns. And then, yeah, let's go for it. Just weaken them a little bit. And all the year, it doesn't seem they are willing to attack into them. So the 88 could get off a shot, so we'll try it, and then let's see what they are going to do. So let's see. And indeed, they are absolutely going for the counterattack. That's good, because that makes our job a lot easier. One unit down, and I think that's all of their reserves we are going to face, and we can force a surrender on him. At least I assume we can. No, we can't go into the mountains. That's a pity. He is completely suppressed. That's an ideal opportunity for a Panzerjäger to gain some experience. And indeed, we have no unit that can go there. And then our SE infantry can clean up. That's done. Bring all the artillery in position. Yeah, no use in moving at the moment. So our main issue indeed is, yeah, the terrain here. We are blocking ourselves left, right, and center. So this easternmost position is a little bit worrying, because I saw units there and now there are no units left. No idea where they actually went. And we could attack here, but it's not worth taking the risk of taking too much damage, because we can't go in anyways. And there will be an anti-aircraft cannon positions right here. So attacking those two from the air is not going to work. So we'll try to do some damage on this side. And then our next job is to position ourselves so that we can take on the strong points with our heavy stuff. That's not exactly easy. One option will be to move the 88 and I want to get in a shot with the pioneers. That's not so easy. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's do it that way. Take the city. And yeah, we will eventually set up our units in a way that we can actually do something. And yeah, this position we have to take out. We will do another strafing run, send in a level bomber and then attack, and then we can go in. But we have to be aware that there are more units in the background. So that's it. Should be all safe. And we have a lot of time left, so let's not rush it. But it's a little bit more difficult than the other mission, Oslo. And it's an interesting puzzle to set up your units here. So no counterattacks. Strafing run. Level bomb. And we did take damage anyways. But that's not too big of a problem. So let's deny them vision. Take a look for any units that are around here. But I think the way to go here is outflank them. And now we have a lot more information because this anti-aircraft cannon can't move. So it should be safe to level bomb here. Provide mass attack bonus. Okay, now we have the full picture. And that's done. And I don't want to blow it up because it's blocking movement for counterattacks. So it's fine that it stays here. The other units are protected by artillery because I'm short on artillery here, so that will work in our favor. The next turn we can try to deal with this other strong point. Counter attack is already taken care of. No, not quite. There's a cruiser Mark 1 here. So let's see if we can't trap him. Well, let's not risk anything. Olivier can do it. And most likely he will blow into here, attack our infantry, hopefully, and then we can put our Panzerjäger to good use. Not worth going in for it. Nope, that's not a good idea. Just to be safe. Yeah, nothing we can do. We'll get on the road so we can really counterattack next turn. So that's it. Our planes are all moved. We didn't forget any units at the bottom. Yeah, that's basically it. So let's hope he is going in. Well, disappointing he didn't attack, but still now he's in a position where we want him. This is an even opportunity to... Nah, I don't think we can outflank him really, so we can't force a surrender. But it would be nice. Still, I probably want to force him in this spot. Olivier. That probably was a mistake. There's still more British infantry coming our way. Let's try to weaken them. But I think that's all of them. And I have to go forward. Leaving Olivier without ammo is risky. But I want this tank going right at this position. And problem is I can't deploy my anti-tank unit here because Olivier needs some protection. The green guys can take out the tank. Now I can move my artillery. Yeah, the heavy units are too clumsy in this terrain. You can't really make them work. And this British infantry is a little bit dangerous, but behind artillery cover we should be totally fine. So then we need more information. Don't want to get outflanked. They have a vision range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we would be in vision range here. Don't want to get caught out of position. So we'll carefully advance. And next, we want to get rid of another strong point. And we have several options now, but don't want to expose myself, and I'm running out of ammo here. That's a little bit of an issue. So we'll actually move back the tank, move up, and try to give this green anti-tank cannon something to do. That's done. And still, I don't want to blow up this fortress or this bunker, because it's giving me cover essentially. So now they can move up actually, so let's stay out of range and instead bomb something else. So all of our planes have moved. He can grab some ammo. And then we have to stall for a moment, because yeah, we are running out of ammo and we need to bring our artillery around to really pound Lilehammer from both sides. But for now we have to deal with this counterattack. So more British units. That's not what we like to see. But at least this will distract them. And we can complete our encirclement. So let's grab supplies here. Get rid of it. So our puck has decent amount of experience. The flak is doing extremely fine. And maybe if something wants to counterattack, this would be a good opportunity for them. So let's wait that out. Now they are blinded. So we have a lot more options. On the other side, let's see. We can maybe force some surrenders here, but they are kind of blocking me. And now let's hope. I deliberately kept one fighter ready to finish him off. So that's giving us control over the flank. We'll push back the engineer. Yeah, I had hoped I can now push into that, but at least now Uladier can get his full ammo. We'll move up just to block them and deny them. Okay, there's a Matilda 1 here. That's good. Great news. Yeah, we'll keep everything in this defensive layout. Move up so that we can finally get our units to do something. But the British are pretty annoying around here, and I can't move onto this hex. That would be very helpful, but at least now they're blocking themselves and the Matilda can't do anything. So the British units here are probably facing the same issues as we are. And this group here is safe. They are out of vision range. Good thing we did deal with the fortresses. And yeah. Yeah, and Goose is commenting on the trucks on the Gebirgsjäger. Of course you don't want trucks on the Gebirgsjäger units, especially not in Norway. But for game purposes, ignore that this unit is a Gebirgsjäger. It's actually a normal Wehrmacht infantry in terms of the Panzer division layout. So I deliberately gave it a truck so that I deny any special abilities, and this is the unit you get at the beginning. Well, this is a SE unit for starters, so I'm using it as regular infantry in my division layout, so they have trucks and I don't want to exploit their movement. Otherwise I would have to upgrade them to regular infantry because there's no Gebirgsjäger units in regular division layouts. So that's why I did it. Yeah, I think the position is pretty safe. This British position is, yeah, not that easy to take on actually, but we will do it eventually. But for now, it's time for a break. We are halfway in. We are more than halfway done, I hope. But break it is. See you in a few minutes. Bye.